The Alabang Golf and Country Club doesn't only offer an 18-hole golf course and complete amenities for practically any sport. They also have teaching professionals who give lessons year-round and also offer summer clinics. To get to know more, let's head out to the driving range and chat with our first featured coach, Mike Ke. Coach Mike has been a familiar face here in the show, but today we focus more on how he started out teaching here, as well as who his students are.
That's been, I think, 4 or 5 years. When I look back to 4 or 5 years ago, the kids who started 4 or 5 years ago, I'm not gonna say that's my market, but it just so happened that most of them are around that age, 14, 15, 13. A lot of them are around scratch, anywhere from 0 to 5 handicap. Actually, that's the most fulfilling part there, when you see them from scratch. We teach them from beginner stage all the way up to advanced level. It's very encouraging, that you don't have to have like a specific structure for it. All it takes is one person, actually a parent or somebody who's concerned about the kids, to get them together, get them started together, and just basically support them. For beginners, you usually get them around 10, 11, maybe 9. Younger than that, I convince the parents to take lessons and ask the parents to teach their kids.
It's very inspiring to learn how a golf coach can be so passionate not only about his lessons, but even to his students. Here are drills as well as teachings that Coach Mike has to offer.
Well, like I said earlier, like I mentioned, the main thing is for these kids it has to be fun for them. The fellowship just develops. There's this healthy competition among them. It's fun first, yeah. It has to be fun first.
Character building plays a huge role in this game. That's why Coach Mike is serious when it comes to focusing on the attitude of his young golfers.
What's your target? Part of my job is, it's not just the golf swing. I mean, I treat these kids like they're my, not really my kids, but they're like my younger brothers. So I also look after their, their character development, the attitudes. Sometimes I act as a spokesperson for them when it comes to their parents, and sometimes I also act as a spokesperson for the parent. When things get a little tricky, I'm available to them 24/7, not just during the hour of the golf lesson. So they can reach me anytime we chat on Facebook, we text, and during tournaments they'll just update me. The relationship is fatherly. I don't know if that's the correct word, or brotherly in a way. Plays a big role with regards to a career in golf. Of course, talent is important. If there's talent, then I might talk to the parent, seriously about what's your plan, what's your course of action. Let's say I don't really see a future in the kid. I mean, let's face it happens. Then I'm also going to talk to the parents, or maybe the parents expect too much, and I might tell them to be open-minded about it.
Coach Mike does not take all the credit for his students' improvement and success. Here is what he has to say.
Part of the reason why it's successful is because of the support of Ping. This may sound a little biased, but because of my association with Ping, I guess that's part of the reason why the program, or the junior program here, is so successful, because these kids have access to good equipment, and because of my teaching philosophy involves fitting students with the right equipment. If they're fitted with the right equipment, it makes my job a little easier. That's why it's important that kids get support. Golf equipment companies and their home clubs. If the home clubs don't allow them to play on weekends or things like that, these guys get unlimited balls in the driving range. Of course, the parents.
Coach Mike gets busy during the summer since school is out, but take note that he teaches all year round. You might be wondering what the main goal is when under his supervision.
What I do is I help them set goals. It's very important that, sometimes, the kid comes and then all he wants is, I want to be the next Tiger Woods, or I want to win a tournament, I want to be the best golfer in the world. Sometimes that's okay, that's good. It's nice to have that competitive spirit, but you have to manage their expectations and help them set, short-term goal for maybe for the next 6 months. What are we trying to do? More realistic. Yeah. And sometimes, let's say if a kid is not, shall we say, giving his best, then I'll find a way to push him a little bit.
And finally, a few more words from Coach Mike for future students and their parents.
Personally, I don't like the idea of parents dragging their kids to take lessons. That's why I do accept kids who are maybe 8, 9, 7, even 6 years old. If I see a kid who's not really interested and who's just complying with the request of a parent, sometimes I would tell the parent that maybe lessons are not a good idea for the moment.
If you're interested, here's how to get in touch with Coach Mike.
So if you want to get in touch with me, you can call me at 0917-887-6783, or you can find me on Facebook, MICQUE Golf. You can find me here at Alabang Country Club if you're a member, or you can go to South Point Driving Range.